Now I'm gonna put the SSD in its bracket to make sure that it can fit inside there. It's too small. Let's do that. With the SSD in the bracket, now we're going to screw that shit up. So we got that in there, if you can see. It was really annoying. Now we're going to put in the motherboard. And that's Dom and my mum talking about now. Mum, wait. So yeah, now we are going to put in the motherboard. You'll see it properly in a second when that's in its plastic sheath. So yeah, you're going to see it as soon as it's in. So let's cut off the camera. Just screwing around, Dom. Just screwing around. Just screwing around. We're now putting in the processor into there. We're just figuring out which corner it is. Can't really remember, so yeah, let's do that, Dom.
For those that don't know, the layman's of the world, this is what makes computers work.
Now what we got here is a processor in a motherboard inside a case, Dominic. What's your thoughts on this, mate?
Interesting.
Interesting. We're going to clean that now with a bit of... because I've got third-party thermal paste, but I don't really want to use it and mess it up, and I'm not overclocking and stuff, so we can use some of this stuff. Woo.
By the stairs, surprises let me know she cares.
This is the graphics card underneath here. And this is going to be the first time it comes out of the plastic, so give it a sec. I'm going to try and make sure that I don't touch any of the contacts. I'm paranoid. Hopefully I don't look too hot as in this light. I don't really know. There's Dominic in the back. Is that Dominic? Can we see Dominic? Can we see Dominic? I can't really see, mate. Yeah, we can. Whee! So we've got the graphics card, motherboard, graphics card, processor, and my old hard drive, my new solid state, my optical, which is an old reused, all in my Antec 900. This is it so far. Beast graphics card. Nice quad-core processor with a fan on it. Beautiful motherboard. That's my optical, that's my solid state, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can change the light a bit. Can't really see it, but it's black and it's dark, it's in there. And that's my old 500 gig hard drive. So yeah, see you in a bit, don't have a cigarette. Oh, is it already recording?
Just started now.
Oh nice, great. So we're going to put in the RAM now. So what we just did is connected all like the front panel stuff up, so like the USB, the sound, that's it. And now we're going to put the power supply in here, move these cables around a bit, and then connect them up to the fans, and connect them up to the hard drive, the solid state drive. So let's do it! Now the most frustrating and annoying part of building a computer, putting in the power supply and doing all the wires. I think if I remember correctly, unless I got it the complete wrong way around, you're meant to do the power supply last, because it's like most fiddly, and otherwise you have to put in all the wires and the shit. Did I get that wrong? Did you do it that way?
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
It works.
I think that is what you're supposed to do. So yeah, now we're getting the PSU out. We just put the SATA cables in on the CD drive, the SSD, the hard drive. Now we've got this tasty power supply. New one. I didn't need a new one, but I accidentally got one. I'm just going to pull this plastic off. Alright, so we've got now everything hooked up. So we just did all the power supplies to the motherboard.
Except the hard drive.
Except the hard drive. So basically, we've got everything wired up. We had an issue with the hard drive because the SATA cables didn't reach, so we had to move the hard drive from the bottom bay to the middle bay, because then there's a SATA splitter that comes with it and it fits all that way. So now the last thing that we need to do is turn it on, give it a little check through. That is PSU, that is the graphics card, that's the motherboard, processor is underneath the CPU fan. Then we've got the optical drive, which is the CD drive. Then in there we have the solid state, normal hard drive.
And loads of cables.
Loads of cables, but we try to manage them as best we can around the sides. And yeah,
creative use of zip ties.
Exactly, thanks to Dominic's biking experience. Let's turn it on without the side on. Fucking go, Dom. The moment of truth. Dom? What should we look at the screen? What should we look at? Should we look at the computer on the screen? Let's just... Oh. Shit.
That is very disappointing.
What do you think that is? Okay, wait, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Hold on.
I turned.
Wait, turn it back on.
So yeah, working computer. It was like the graphics cards BIOS. I didn't even know graphics had BIOS these days. They always have BIOS. I don't know, it was funky and not working properly. And so the guys at the shop, they fixed that for me. Now installing Windows. We're good to go. Back in business, son. Look out for PC gameplay and all that sort of fun stuff. XSplit, I'm going to be using that for my live comms now. That's going to be easy. Fucking go, man. YouTube grind. Investments.
Commiserate.